Hello everyone and welcome back to Coaching Unfiltered. I'm Desiree Galicher. In our last episode, we talked about why senior professionals struggle with networking and often don't even realize it. We explored how many experienced professionals rely on their track record and assume that good work will naturally lead to new opportunities. The reality, however, is even if you're networking effectively, there's another factor that can quietly limit your career growth: your personal brand. Have you ever looked around your industry and wondered how certain people seem to get all the opportunities, the promotion, the board seat, the consulting project, the speaking invitation, even the recruiter calls? And you find yourself thinking, I'm at least as qualified as they are. You might be right, but qualification is not always what creates opportunity. Visibility does. Today we're talking about a career blind spot that affects countless senior professionals, your personal brand, and more importantly, how it may be costing you opportunities without you even realizing it. Now here's the problem. One of the biggest misconceptions I see among experienced professionals is the belief that great work speaks for itself. Many of us were raised professionally in environments where hard work, loyalty, and results were enough. If you delivered, people noticed. If you performed, opportunities followed. But the professional world has changed. Today, people are overwhelmed with information. Recruiters spend seconds reviewing profiles. Executives rely on referrals. Opportunities move faster than even before. And if people cannot quickly understand who you are and the value you bring, they move on. Not because you're unqualified, because you're invisible. Now, what does personal brand really mean? Now, before you roll your eyes, let me clarify something. Personal branding is not about becoming an influencer. It's not about posting selfies, and it's certainly not about pretending to be someone you're not. Your personal brand is simply your professional reputation made visible. It's the answer to one important question. What do people immediately associate with your name? When someone mentions you in a meeting, what comes to mind? Are you known as the strategic thinker, the transformation leader, the trusted advisor, the person who solves difficult problems? Or is the answer unclear? Because if you don't define your brand, people will define it for you. Let's have a little bit of a reality check here. Now, I know you don't want to hear this. Many highly experienced professionals become invisible because they assume their experience alone is enough. Meanwhile, someone with half the experience is actively sharing their insights, engaging with their network, and making their expertise visible. Guess who gets remembered? Guess who gets referred? And guess who gets invited into conversations about new opportunities? The visible expert. Not always the most experienced, not always the most talented, but the most visible. Here are 3 questions you can ask yourself. The good news is that fixing this doesn't require a complete reinvention. Start by asking yourself 3 simple questions. First one, what do you want to be known for? Second, does my LinkedIn profile clearly communicate that? And lastly, am I sharing enough of my expertise for others to see it? You don't need to post every day. You don't need thousands of followers. You simply need to become easier to find, easier to understand, and easier to remember. Opportunities rarely go looking for invisible talent. They go looking for visible value. And the most successful professionals aren't always the most talented. They're often the ones who have learned how to make their expertise impossible to ignore. Now that's something worth thinking about. Thank you for joining me on Coaching Unfiltered. If today's episode made you think differently about your professional visibility, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Follow the show, share this episode with someone who may be overlooking the importance of their personal brand, and connect with me for more insights on career growth, leadership, and professional development. Until next time, keep showing up, keep growing, and remember, your expertise deserves to be seen. See you next time.